Golovkin versus Terence Crawford is rumored to happen in Saudi in 2025. Now, I heard this rumor from a little boxing publication called Boxing Raw. And I know Triple G said he wants to come back for the right price. You know, everybody's after that Turkey money, that Saudi money. And Triple G's looking for another big payday. But I doubt Terence Crawford is it. What does Terence Crawford get out of fighting Triple G at 160 or 168? If you're going to fight at 160, you might as well fight Janabek, who's unified champion at 160. That would make you a 5-division champ. Or you can fight Carlos Adames, who's also a champ at 160. Or at least case scenario, you fight the winner of the Laura Danny Garcia fight. At the age of 42, I believe Triple G is washed. Crawford will be 37 years old in another month, right? He's getting up there, but he's at the end of his prime. Triple G is washed. If Terence Crawford fights him in 2025, he should be ashamed of himself. He'd be better off retiring. To remind you, it's just a rumor from Boxing News 24/7 and another little boxing publication called Boxing Raw. There's no confirmation, and I think some of these content creators or boxing publications don't have no news going on, so they make rumors up like this. But I know Triple G was talking about coming back for the right price in the right situation. I don't think that includes a fight with Terence Crawford. That's just my opinion. But we shall see. Like I said, stranger things have happened in boxing, and boxing is the theater of the unexpected. But I expect these rumors to keep coming out till Terence Crawford announces his next opponent or retirement, whatever comes first.
Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, Bernard Hopkins, Roy Jones Jr., Canelo Alvarez. Who else would belong in that in your generation? I mentioned Canelo. Okay.
Trinidad,
Tito.
Ferdinand Whitaker.
Sweet Pea.
Yeah, we had all of them. We had all the greats. I would rank myself second to last.
Really?
Yeah, in front of Canelo. Yeah.
Why would you put Canelo last?
Because he's not better than any other fighter you just mentioned.
Right.
And he's certainly not better than me.
Right.
Well, let's look at the numbers. De La Hoya has defeated 17 world champions. Canelo has defeated 16. He's 16-2 against world champions. He's fought 18 of them. According to Talk Sports, De La Hoya has won a title in 6 different weight classes. I think only Manny Pacquiao, correct me if I'm wrong because I don't know everything, has won more titles in different weight classes, which would be 8. Canelo Alvarez has won a title in 4 different weight classes, and he was undisputed at 168. Now, some people may think that trumps what De La Hoya has done because he's never been undisputed. And Canelo cleaned out 168, beating 3 undefeated champions. So some people think Canelo's accolades are better, slightly better than Oscar De La Hoya's because he gets that undisputed crown. And then some people would say, well, De La Hoya fought in a better era. And I would agree with that. And I am biased when it comes to eras because I think 80s and the 90s eras are better than boxing is today. I think boxing today is watered down. And we know what Oscar is. He's a liar. He talks smack. He's a hater. One thing you cannot say about him, that he ducked in his era. De La Hoya fought everybody. And everybody in his prime except, people would argue, Julio Cesar Chavez, who was 33 years old, already had 99, 100 fights. A lot of people thought Julio Cesar Chavez was past it. He was just fighting De La Hoya to pass the torch. And I think De La Hoya, if he was fighting 147 pounds, 140 pounds, he can compete today. He could compete with the Errol Spencers, the Terence Crawfords, the Jerome Boots Ennis. He could compete with them if he was in his prime in the 2020s. Now, I'm not saying Canelo couldn't compete with the 80s and 90s. I just think the 160 and 168 pound weight class would have been a lot more stiffer with James Toney, Roy Jones Jr., Chris Eubank, Nigel Benn, and later on came Joe Calzaghe, Julian Jackson, and I can't forget about the G-Man, Gerald McClellan. I just thought those weight classes were much better than they are today. But anyway, what do you think about De La Hoya's comments? Is he a more accomplished and a better fighter than Canelo Alvarez? Leave your thoughts and comments below. JBZ, I'm gone.